Hi, Instagram. Hi, Facebook. How are you all doing? This is like more capacity, where the stretch is necessary. Perfection is not the measure, but maturity is mandatory. And tonight, I am coming because there is a real topic to discuss, and it's mental health. If you guys are aware, or even if you're not, I want to chat with you for about 5 minutes or so about today is Mental Health Awareness Day. Um, Awareness, acknowledging that there is a need in many communities, and especially in the community of people of color. It's very hard for them to say, or for us to say, that we need help and that we're not okay, and that it's okay not to be okay. You guys, I am a believing believer, and I want to let you know that literally it is okay to admit when you're not okay. Coming from a girl who is now a woman who lost a mother at a very young age and was trapped pretty much in suppressing emotions and not knowing how to process it. Was it anybody's fault that I didn't know how to process it? No. It's possible that they also didn't have the tools to pass down. Maybe we were just so used to being okay and pushing through and being strong that we didn't realize the gift of our tears. We have them. They're for cleansing. They're for acknowledging our hurt and our pain. No, it's not a sign of weakness. It is actually the sign of recovery, that you're acknowledging that you cannot do things by yourself and that you need help, that there's no reason to be angry or to believe the lie that you're alone. For sometimes we'll continue as though we're okay in the middle of grief or in the middle of loss, and then get angry because nobody is coming to our rescue. They're not coming because we don't acknowledge our pain. I know. It was about 6 years ago that I was in prayer. And when I tell you that I know that the Lord is a counselor, He is. He is. Because there was a root that I could not identify. And I remember when He spoke to me and He said, "You are angry with me." I'm like, "Lord, what do you mean? I'm not angry with you." He's like, "Yeah, you're angry with me." And I was angry because of loss. And it took a minute to even understand exactly what that means. And at that time, I chose to give myself a gift. And that was a gift of therapy. Yes, of therapy. It wasn't that somebody had ever told me that I should go. I had an option at work, and they offered, I think, 7 sessions. And I took advantage of it. And she told me, she said, "You know what? For every session, after those our 7 sessions are done, if we need to talk about something else to qualify for 7 more, that's what we will do." Don't be afraid to admit that you need help. Now, again, I'm a believing believer. And I know that in the presence of the Lord, there is the fullness of joy. Yet, if you need tools to figure out how to uncover that joy, because you can't get your mind right, or you're in pain, or you don't feel safe, or you think about hurting yourself and you can't figure out how to push those things back, please put pride aside. Let go of the stigmas that may rule, and get the help that you need. I want to leave you with this. Something that I found tonight, and I wanted to make sure that I left you with this. And it's a thought. And that thought is simply this. It says, this issue in human beings, mental health is the issue. They're complex. Heath Lambert said it best. He said, "Caring for people means being alert to physical problems that require medical treatments and spiritual problems that require Christ and His Word." Doesn't mean that Christ is not the answer. Jesus is a good Father, and He identifies Himself as a counselor. But again, it's okay to know when there's a spiritual problem because of disobedience, because of sin. Yet there's also great power in realizing that there are physical problems. There are patterns and different things that, for whatever reason, we may not have the tools to break or to identify and to process, that they may require some medical treatments. So here on this good day, Mental Health Awareness Day of 2020, with everything else that's going on, I came to remind you, I know that Jesus is a good Father. But some of us don't have the opportunity to do the things that release stress, like worship or going to church and meditation and seeing our friends and doing all those different things. That is actually good for mental health. If you need an outlet, don't be ashamed to get it. A lifeline is one prayer and one call, because both of them really go hand in hand. One prayer and one call away. I feel led to say for my brothers, I see you guys are here, and of course you can let me know, but specifically for the men, you are emotional beings too. We thank you for your strength. We thank you for your courage and for holding us up. But it is also courageous. It is also courageous. Yeah, to get the help that you may need, whatever it may be. Unlike more capacity, this conversation in and of itself is a necessary stretch. Get over perfection, because for real, it is not the measure. It'll prevent you from taking steps toward whatever you need to do to be a better you. This is a maturity conversation that is mandatory. God bless you guys. Have a good night. Bye now.